Hi again. How you doing? How's your day going for you? I hope everything's all right. Well, in this session, we're going to go and deal with neglect. Feeling neglect. When they forget about you, but you're standing right there. When they know you're there in the dwelling, but they don't care about you. They forget you, and you're left by yourself. And this happens a lot often than you think. It's not a good thing to feel neglected. I mean, you matter. Your time, your value is very important to yourself. You need people that care about you, that want to be around you, that value your time, that want to be your friend, that wants to be around you, because you have something to give, to show, to express, to share with them. And they too, same thing goes for them. They got something to express. They got something to share. It's called you accept each other. Neglect anybody. That is not the way to live. The way to live is to accept and get along and work with everybody. Now, there are some people that you just don't want nothing to do with. Well, and you don't hate them, you just don't have nothing to do with them. So you just move on and do your own thing. But those type of people that you can't function with, you're not near them. They're not in your life. They're outside your life now. At one time, they were in your life. But the neglection is different. You're purposely neglecting that person on purpose. And you're doing it on purpose. And you're hurting their feelings. And they feel sad. They feel lonely. And they have no communication. Because you block them or you just don't want nothing to do with them. But then again, you're neglecting them maybe on purpose. You're living with them. Maybe it's a sibling. Maybe it's your friend. Oh yeah, you have siblings and they can neglect each other. Yeah. Nobody knows. It looks like that everybody's together, but no. You don't want nothing to do with that. They say, speak to the hand. I don't see you. Get out of my face. You don't exist no more. Those are the words. Those are negative. Speak to the hand. Get out of my face. I don't know you're there. I don't see you. You're invisible. Sometimes they say, you're dead to me. That's all negative. And that's not good. That's really hateful too. But I'm going to say stuff like that. But this happens. You might have a sibling that took off. And you found that sibling and you say, hey, you're part of my family. And they'll say, listen, I understand, but I don't want nothing to do with you. So think of me as dead. And they'll say that. Think of them as dead. And you don't exist in their world. They might have a family, grandkids. They might have a whole thing. And you can't share into that because they don't want you in their lives. They have that right too. You can't force your way in there. I know it sounds like neglection, but there's nothing you can do about it. They're not going to change their mind. They hold you responsible for whatever happened to them when they were younger, even though you weren't even born yet. So this is the things that go on, and people have to realize what's happening out there. So how do you cope? Do you make do of your circumstances? Why do people neglect you? Why do they forget about you? Because you're not important to them. The only time you're important to them when they need your help. It's almost like wayward friends. The wayward friend only comes to you when they need something. And then when they're done, they're gone and you're on your own again. Those wayward friends are not your friends. That's not a friend. That's a user. They're using you. It's a different story. So here we go again, being neglected again. Well, you can change your life. You can make new friends and find new people that won't neglect you. That's how you find people that want to be with you. Think of you, value. Hey, come on, hang out with us. We're gonna go out to the go shoot some pool. Hey, we're gonna go see play. I got tickets. I had tickets for you too, because they didn't neglect you. They counted you in their lives. They want you in their lives. They want you a part of their life. They want you a part of them. That's what you want. You want people to want you in their lives, a part of them, so you don't feel neglected. You don't feel left out. So if they have a party, they'll say, hey, where's so-and-so? Oh, we don't want them at the party. So we're going to neglect them? That's not right. And you don't want to host in the party. No, you get on the phone and you get them here. Or get somebody to drive and pick them up. That's a shame to leave them. And that still goes on today. You know, we're adults. Everybody's counted for. You don't neglect nobody. You don't leave the last man behind, as they say. Nobody gets left behind. You can say it that way too. Everybody's involved. It's not good. If you're doing that stuff today, you need to stop. Don't be evil. Don't be devious. Don't do that. That's not what you're supposed to be here for. You're supposed to be able to get along. If you don't like the person, different story, but you just say, hey, I have nothing against you. I just don't want you in my face. I don't want nothing to do with you. It's nothing against you. I just don't, that's the way. We don't click. Click means you're not you don't have the same chemistry. You don't connect. You don't connect. They have the right not to connect with you. But in the meantime, if the rest of the friends are like that, then they're not your friends. If they treat you like that, bad, they neglect you, they forget about you. Parents can forget about you. Hey, don't we have 4 kids? Yeah, but what's the 4th one? Oh, don't worry about that one. Why would they say that? That's bad. And yet that goes on. If you have 4 kids and you only pay attention to 3, what's the 4th kid supposed to do? Sit by themselves? They get into trouble. And then you wonder why. You don't do that. You have 4 kids, you treat all of them the same. That's your child. You gave birth to it. Even if you adopted the child, or that's still, you brought him in, or her in. You should love them and care about them. They matter. You don't do neglection. It is not good. It's not healthy. It's not fair to the person you neglected. Whether it's a child, an adult, whatever it is, you don't do it. Okay? Let's healing. Take out. Negative. I don't like to talk like this, but I don't need to do in these sessions to teach you what's right and what's wrong. And what people do is very devious and mean and nasty and bad. That's negative. All of that. But it has to be said. Never leave anybody behind. Don't do that. Your coworkers, don't do it. If you don't want to get along with the person, either change departments or just nothing to do with that person. But you're supposed to treat everybody the same. Remember, coworkers are not your best friends at work. These are not people that you would deem friendship with. These are people you work with. I'm just getting the sage ready. Ooh. hopefully you don't hear any planes flying in the background. I try to do these sessions where there's nothing, but sometimes the camera mic picks up a lot of things. I tune out a lot of things. I can teach you how to do that. Is to tune out sounds and things that are not really good to listen to on a daily basis. Oh yes, I have a little poll going there. Do answer the poll. I'm trying to find out how would you rather have me do these. This is the Reiki healing bench, where you see the crystals, and imagine you're laying down on the table, and I have crystals around you. That's more realistic Reiki, because that's what a Reiki master does. Either they have you sitting in a chair, and then waving the crystal in your face and not saying anything. Well, yeah, the person it's saying it in their mind, but I would like to know what you like to see. So that's why I asked that question. Okay, I was just getting the flame to go. I'm gonna burn the sage. and remove that negative energy. Oh, here we go. There you go. I said all negative energy, name, all what I said, negative, to remove from this atmosphere here. Oh, wow. This is meant to be stronger than this. All negative energy, all negative words disappear. Oh, wow. Healing throughout us now. Healing for neglect. Being neglected. Let's heal with that. This flame and this smudging to cleanse us, our bodies, our soul, our mind. Make sure you do this. I send you warm, positive flames to you right now, whether you're out in the cold, whether it's cold and frigid. I send you warmth right now. Let you get some of this flame heat as well, wherever you are. Feel it now. Feel it. Feel it. Watch my hands. Feel the heat right now. Feel it. Feel it. There you go. Make this smudging sage help neutralize you, keep you whole, keep you sound-minded, keep you feeling good. Cleanse. want to feel good about yourself, okay? You want to feel happy, okay? You don't want to feel neglected, all right? You want to feel positive. You want to feel you belong with the family. You want to feel you belong with your family, your own family, your siblings. You matter. You are counted. I'm here. You are here. I'm over here. Raise your hand. I'm here. Don't want to be isolated or like that. I don't want somebody to see me or hide in a corner. Hide like this. No. Why? Get out there. Be counted. Hey, I'm over here. Don't neglect me. You say it. Let them know you're there. Oh, we didn't know you were there. They know you were there. They're playing games. Don't let them play games. Okay? People, that's bad. I neutralize their area so you don't feel that neglect feeling. Now we're going to break out the healing sticks. Let me get these going here. You are not neglected. You are not neglected. You are there. You belong. You belong with everyone. You belong with everyone. You're not neglected. You're not neglected. You belong to everyone. You belong there. You are part of them. You are there. You are not going to be neglected, and you're going to stand out, and you're going to tell it like it is. And these people don't need you around. Okay? You're not excess baggage. You are there just like everybody else to fit in and stop being neglected. Okay? If they keep doing it, then you go. You don't need to be around them. You're not there to be their servants or anything like that. You're there to be part of the crowd. Okay? Be used. Okay, we'll say use instead. You're not there. You are important and you matter to everybody. Just remember that. And you don't want to feel neglected, and you don't want to stand for it. You don't have to stand for it. You stand up for yourself and you tell them. You speak up. Emotional crystal. For that neglecting. Clear quartz, milky quartz, clear quartz cluster. This looks like, oh, rose quartz. Rose quartz. Actually, all these crystals and everything, they're to heal you. Some of them have certain properties and certain aspects. The birthstone, for your own birthstone, you should get one of those and keep them with you, since that's a part of you. Amethyst. And also, each session is different. Emotional crystal, black opal. This is mostly chanting because it has to get out of your system. You don't want to feel neglected. You want to feel part of the team. You want to feel important to everyone in the room you are in. You are there to fit in. You are there to be a part of the team. Always be a part of the team. Don't hide and look the other way and let them do what they're doing. You matter. Remember that. You matter because you're a part of the team. Okay? Yeah. So you matter. You're there. No one should neglect you. That's wrong. You don't want to feel neglected. You want to feel part of the team. You want to feel a part of life. Don't feel neglected. Don't feel neglected. If they neglect you, you say something. You get your voice heard. You make them know that you're there. Don't act like they're doing that for you. Oh, we're doing that. How about that person? Oh, we don't care about that person. They don't care, and that's the problem with that. And you need to make sure they understand that you're there and you matter. You're alive, just like them. And if they keep it up, you don't have nothing to do with them. Get away from them. Don't do nothing for them. Just tell them, hey, I don't exist, and neither do you. You tell them they don't like that. You tell them that's what they do to you. You do it right back to them, but you do it in a nice way. Okay? You don't have to yell. You don't have to scream. Just be yourself and live the life for yourself. That's what that self session is about, is being yourself. Personality-wise. Being yourself and living yourself and living it. And neglect is another part where they just, hey, forget him. We'll just neglect him. And that's what they're doing. They're forgetting you. Yeah. You find yourself back at the bus. And when they count everybody, somebody's missing. You're the only last one. They forgot about you. That's bad. And that's what happens. Don't let them forget about you. You matter. Your life matters. Don't let them forget. You make sure this doesn't happen anymore. If it happens, you need to tell whoever's in charge, and you need to get away from these people because they don't have your best interests at heart, and you don't put up with this stuff because it'll affect you as you get older. You'll be isolated, lonely. You gotta correct the mistake in the past. But now, if you're living now and it's gone through, you're gonna have to deal with it because you let it go through. And the only way to correct this is try to find people that you can bond with and work with and have a pleasant day at work. Or remember, at work, these people are not your friends, so you just have to cope with them. Everybody's treated the same at work. They're supposed to. Like nobody's friend. You all work together. You're all working on a team, on a project. When they say, "Hey, who do you want to work with?" You're the last person they choose. And see, a lot of that goes on because they don't want you. They want this one, this one, this one, and this one, but they don't want you. You're the last one. Okay, I'll take him. That's not right. And that goes on, especially teenagers and young kids. They go through that same syndrome. It's not good. You don't need to put up with anything. You don't need to be with people who don't care about you. You don't need to be with people who don't care about you and neglect you. You don't need to be with people like that. You need to get away. And you need to change your life by getting away from people like that don't have your best interests at heart. And if they carry on like that, you go right in their face and say, listen, are you going to stand for this? I'm getting out of here. You guys do what you want. I'm going to be with people who want to be around me and think I'm a high-valued person, and that's it. You stay positive and confident. Your confidence and self-esteem is gone because these people keep doing this nonsense to you, and they give you self-doubt. Don't have self-doubt. Have confidence and motivation to change your life and get around people that respect you and want you there and value you. That's what they do. You want them to value your time and your effort, because your time matters and your life matters. And you need to get back in the straight and narrow again. You need to get back in the straight and narrow again. You don't need people who don't have your best interests at heart, and they give you nothing but grief, sorrow, sadness, and you start crying. You don't need that. This is not good for women either, because when they get older, they, it just messes. They don't want to trust nobody. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to feel neglected. And men too. I mean, you guys do a good job hiding your feelings, but deep down inside, you have all this going on. Everybody goes through this. And it's not right. But now you can stand up for yourself. You don't have to be shy and afraid. Stand up. And don't remember, these people, these peers, they're not your friend. You stand up. Don't worry about what they say and laugh and joke. You stand up for your rights. You stand up for your rights. And you speak your mind and you tell them. You go, whoever's ever in charge, and you tell them what's going on. But the person in charge is supposed to handle all this. Some companies have HR. HR is supposed to moderate, but they don't really do what they should do. I don't want to say anything else because some people of you work in HR and you know what goes on in HR. But you can make a difference. You could change the way things are. It's hard to change a company's policy, but a lot of them don't know what all this means because a lot of them maybe never faced it. Everything was okay in school for them. They didn't have to deal with stuff like this. But there's some that get left out, get rejected because they don't fit in, so then they get neglected. They're not invited to parties. They're not invited to groups. Nobody wants them around them. And that's a shame. And that goes on. And they might look different. Might be a little overweight. Might look odd. And then sometimes, I wear glasses. One time I did. But, you shouldn't treat people that wear glasses. Don't call people names. Their life matters because they're a part of you. They are a part of you. They are a part of you. Okay? They are a part of you. I send you a 360-degree spiritual shield to protect you against being neglected. And you stand up for your rights. I send you divine love and divine happiness. Shante, peace to you.